Hi, Sam Baxendale here, co-founder and director of Kinetic Hiring. I'm absolutely delighted to be delivering today the first of our Marketbytes series where we talk about hot topics in digital. And today I'm going to be talking about what is quite frankly the emerging war on talent as the situation with COVID thaws in Malaysia and normal service resumes. At the moment, we are witnessing something that could be described as a land grab on talent in Malaysia across all the key areas such as development, data science, analytics, product, user experience and marketing. I would say this is most acutely felt in areas such as development. So we're seeing various ways that companies are looking to tackle this shortage of talent head on. Firstly, we're seeing more use of offshore services to complement local talent sources in areas like development. And we're also seeing increased reliance on, firstly, gig workers or freelancers on a local or international basis, which is being used again to complement local permanent sources of talent. So these factors are obviously having a significant impact on rates if we think about supply and demand and use of international talent, who are inevitably going to be asking for more than the local rates in Malaysia. I would just urge employers to think seriously about internal equity and their internal structures and think, well, look, if you pay that extra 5–10% to be competitive in a market like we've got right now, and that delivers the kind of talent you're looking for, then there's a significant return on investment there. So I would urge employers to be flexible as possible in the current market. The other point to consider is obviously we need to avoid a bubble. As we know and as we've experienced, these things can happen where rates simply just inflate beyond all reason. But I seriously think that in the current climate, where there's a tangible benefit to paying that extra amount in an international climate that Malaysia has become, I still think it's worthwhile considering being as competitive as possible. The good news for Malaysia right now is that international borders are opening. And this means that the visa system that we've all come to rely upon over the years in terms of bringing foreign talent into Malaysia where it's needed is starting to open up again. I would, again, just significantly urge employers to make use of bodies like MDEC and Talent Core. I know a lot of businesses out there actually have a platform with these businesses, but over the last few months, in fact, a year plus, have pulled away from using foreign talent, even foreign talent based locally in Malaysia. I've seen evidence that the visa system is starting to work again. And if we think about the fact that 30% at least, conservatively, of the developer community, let's say in Malaysia, are basically foreign talent, we need to make use of that, open up the opportunities to that part of the community and make use of the visa system because it's there and it's starting to work again. So in summary then, I would say three things. First of all, we need to acknowledge that currently there is a war on talent. The demand for niche staff, especially developers, is as high as it's ever been. The next point I would say is think about alternative means of deployment. Look at offshore models, look at gig workers, look at freelancers, look at internationally deployed resources. I'd say the second point is think about your rates. In an environment where supply and demand is so critical, we need to look at our internal equity, we need to look at our structures and think about being as flexible as possible to accommodate the best talent to drive your business forward. And I would say finally, think about that visa system. It's time to put the effort in and go through the steps to get the visas you need to get the talent that is available right here in Malaysia. So that concludes the first of our Marketbytes session, and I hope sincerely you found that insightful, and I look forward to delivering the next one.